All right, y'all, welcome. Today we're gonna get after a Raptor 700 build. Let's take a look at her. This is a 2007 $700 Raptor. Some things to look forward to. We're gonna be doing a hot cam, stage 3 cam, and a top end. This unit also has a radiator leak. So, let's get after it. Alright guys, next up in the process, we got her all washed up, found a little room in the garage. Pulled the seat. So we're gonna get these plastics off. I need to test the radiator, pressure test it, see where my water's coming from. Pretty sure there's a leak down on that bottom. You can kind of see that hose is all discolored. I'm pretty sure it's coming right off of the radiator there, so I'm thinking radiator will probably fix it, but we'll make sure that that's where we're losing pressure, and then we'll go ahead and strip this top end down. So here we go. Alright guys, well, I got the plastics all taken down. We're to the point now we can test this radiator. I got my pressure tester over here, and we'll get that all hooked up. We'll see where we're leaking water from, and then we'll continue on a disassembly, get a parts list going, and that's where we're at. So over here I got my pressure tester. Pretty simple unit, just your pump and your gauge. This one's a snap-on. Alright y'all, so I got these all stripped down, as you can see. And so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to hook up pressure tester to the radiator, see where our radiator's leaking, and then I'll continue to strip these plastics down and get this top end tore apart. Alright, if you listen real close, I think we just confirmed that this radiator is in fact bad. You can hear it leaking off crazy, and there's just no holding pressure. So I located it. It's up in here somewhere. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Sorry for the shaky camera movements, but yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and just deem this radiator's no good, and we're gonna continue on our disassembly. we got it stripped down, got our tank taken off, we got it down to the meat and potatoes of this build. Tear down, not build, but anyways. So we're gonna pull these for the motor mount. There's two up here. We're gonna yank them, we're gonna pull that. We're gonna drain the coolant and the oil, pull the pipe off the front, pull this fuel injection unit, throttle body, and yeah, and then we're all right there. We've got cam lobes in here, little, well, here and here. We'll pull that. Most of that should be able to come apart. We'll pull the cam chain here, tension that, and yeah, I mean, I should probably cut those turns out, but anyways, from here, guys, it's just pulling the timing chain, pulling the head, pulling the piston, the cylinder, and that's where we're at. And so before you know it, we'll be going back together. But we'll send this head off to the machine shop and do that. But yeah, that's where we're at. We'll get these drained and get working on the teardown. Sweet, guys, so we got it all disassembled. We got our coolant drained. It looked like Coke in there. That was craziness. We got our oil drained, so now we just have to pull our head and pull our cylinder, remove the piston and timing chain, and we're in the home stretch on the disassembly side. Then we'll get some parts ordered, radiator coming. We'll get this head over to the machine shop first thing in the morning, and yeah, that's where we're at. We got her all broke down, got the cam opened up. Finally to the point where here in a moment this will be coming undone. We'll pop this cam chain and gear, And so yeah, we'll pop these and get that pulled out, and then we'll pull this, pull the head, and we'll be on our way. My battery might die, so go plug that in, and honestly, it'll probably just keep motoring along. Since the teardown, there's really not too much going. Hey guys, what's up? We're back on the Raptor. We got a call this morning saying, hey, your head's done. So I went ahead, I get this turned around here. I went ahead, I set my piston ring gaps. They're at 16 thou. This is like 4-inch bore basically. So I got those set up. Alright guys, so as I was saying, I don't know what my camera's got going on. Every time I hit like 25% battery life, it cuts off. It's a little windy today, so I've got my garage door closed, which affects the lighting a little bit, and I'll work on seeing if I can get something for that as well. Anyways, where I was at. So I've gone ahead, I've set the ring gap for the new cylinder and the piston. We're just running a Wiseco piston in this. And then I've gone ahead, I've set all the rings, and I've set the circlips. So the piston, everything's in place. I'll kind of show you in the time lapse as we get set up to drop the cylinder on. And so where it'll go from where I'm at right now is I'll go ahead and set the gaskets. I'll set the cylinder. We'll get the piston set in the cylinder, and then we'll place the head along with like torquing that in and stuff. So I probably won't give you too many updates until I've got the head in place, and we'll go for there as follows. I do have to come back and do a cam chain in this. It'll be here tomorrow, the puller for the flywheel. So as far as what I'm doing right now, just like I said, setting gaskets, setting a cylinder, getting the piston in, walking this around, and then I lied. We're gonna set our hot cam. So I may be back, I may not be, as I set that up, but I'll get you an update. not a lot has happened. I mean, a lot's happened and not a lot's happened. So as I set my cylinder in, I completely ripped the threads out of my cylinder base. So there's a perfect little ring. Ran over to the hardware store, got a helicoil kit, removed everything, as you can see. So we'll go ahead and get those drilled, those helicoils set. I've taped up my base of the motors to keep all my chips out. I'll grease the drill bit, and man, what a just pin to the balloon, you know. But anyways, so we're gonna keep trekking along. I'm gonna get these helicoils set, reset the cylinder. I may wait. I did just catch wind that my flywheel puller is coming tomorrow, and I've also got a timing chain for this, so that side cover's got to come off. So what I might do, just to play it even safer, the way this has been today, is get all my helicoils set my cylinder base, pull my side cover, so that all I have to do in the morning is pull the flywheel, reset the chain, and then set the head, time it, and verify timing, fill it with oil and water. My radiator should be here any minute also, so I should be in a pretty good spot to button it all up pretty quickly. And so yeah, that's where we're at, that's where we're go. So I'll set this up hopefully so you can see it as well, and I'll let you know where we get. Hey y'all, so it's Thursday night. We just finished up the Raptor. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. That thing kicked my butt. Kicked my tush. I got pretty fed up about halfway through. What ended up happening was I had to re-drill and reset the bolts underneath the cylinder for this. The casting was just bad as I was torquing it in, and did helicoils and they just ripped right out. So I'm hoping this thing is finally good to go. I've got thread inserts in there, but honestly, I spent 2.5 days just trying to prep the bottom cases to make sure they'd handle the torque, even though it's only like 36 foot-pounds. And so yeah, what a mess. Knocked it out in 4 days, but did the hot cam, hoping everything's sound in the bottom. Should be fine. It all torqued out fine, so should be good to go finally. But yeah, that was rough there for a minute. So I've got fluids in it. I just buttoned all the plastics up, but I just, as much as I wanted to jump on, I was just frustrated. So letting the battery charge now, excuse me. And also we did throw some headlights at it. You can see that, but we went to a Tusk LED headlight, and yeah, this is my dad's machine. He's been really gracious to let us always go ride and goof off, so hopefully he enjoys it. Hopefully it runs really good for him for a long time. And Man, I can't wait to put some of these builds behind me. It's kind of crazy. It's been kind of just a staggered up project couple years for me, and I'll admit, like, I like to play way harder than that, and just kind of lost myself in the last couple years trying to get caught up. So eventually the videos will change and we'll get back to playing, but that's where we're at, guys. This Raptor's all done, and I know some of these aren't very fun. I'm just trying to get used to, you know, doing the camera thing, because when it is go time, it'll be a little different, and what we have planned is gonna be cool. So yeah, just trying to make myself used to this, and one of the next ones that's coming up, it'll be fun, and it'll have a little bit of fab work and some other stuff with it, so it's not just the mundane, like tear it down, rebuild it kind of thing. So, and really all this is just to go play. That's what Alpha's all about. I just want to encourage everybody to go play. Like, if anything, quit watching me right now, go do something fun. So thanks for being here. If you guys have questions, throw them in the comments, and like and subscribe. We'll catch you guys on the next one.